Good morning guys, how you guys doing? Today is Jelly. I'm bringing you guys a new video. Today I'm gonna share my first impressions on the weapons patch that went live yesterday. So let's get into it. The first thing I want to talk about is the low rate of fire pulse rifles like the Messenger, Spirit Chain, or the Parthian shot. Actually, they're really good. The increase of rate of fire is noticeable, and also this actually can be a 2-shot kill weapon if you land all your shots. This style pulse rifle to me, are actually a better option over scout rifles, especially like in big maps. So if you like pulse rifles, give this style pulse rifle a chance if you haven't yet. The next thing is auto rifles. They increase the damage on the low rate of fire auto rifles like the Soros and the Vanquisher. That type of auto rifle are actually good in the Crucible. They're not the best weapon, but they're actually a good option. Other style auto rifles like the Doctrine or the Hardlight are about the same as before. So if you want to use a auto rifle in the Crucible, I would say stick to the low rate of fire ones. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was actually high caliber rounds. They nerfed the high caliber round perk on pulse rifles with high rate of fire like the Clever Dragon, which actually to me is good because the weapon doesn't flinch you as much as they used to. But they also improved the perk on other weapons like hand cannons, where now it gives you more range. This is actually really noticeable on the last war if you use high caliber rounds. So altogether, I gotta say that all the changes that they made to this perk are actually good. But moving on to the best part of this patch is the improvement of hand cannons. And just to make it clear, there's no improvement on any of the stats of hand cannons. There are no improvements on the impact and stability. Those things are not changed. The only thing that changed was actually what it seems to me, the removal of bloom out of hand cannons. I'm gonna say what I believe because there was no specifications of whether that's what actually Bungie did, but honestly it feels like that because I gotta say that since the weapons patch launch, honestly I haven't experienced ghost bullets at all, and I have used weapons like the last war or the Hawk one that suffer the most from ghost bullets, and they actually feel fine. They actually feel great. Now Bungie did nerf the damage of hand cannons on long distances, so basically the longer distances you are from your target, the less damage you're gonna do with a hand cannon. Actually, this is a really good thing because if not, hand cannons will be just absolutely overpowered. But this puts a situation where maybe a pulse rifle is a better option in some maps than a hand cannon. Again, actually is a good thing, and I gotta say that altogether what they did with the hand cannons honestly is the best thing out of this patch. So now I want to talk about some changes that honestly some of them I feel neutral. I can see negative and positive out of them, and some of them obviously I think they're bad changes. So first thing I want to talk about is special ammo. Now honestly, in game modes like Control, Clash, the Rift, I feel special is not a problem. Every time that I die, I usually spawn next to a crane that had at most like 10 seconds of waiting, and also this helps with the amount of shotgun warriors that you see in the Crucible, so obviously that's the positive. Now in game modes like Trials, which is already a slow paced game mode, this change might make it even slower, where people might not get into gunfights until they actually get special ammo. So honestly I feel like we gotta wait until Trials comes out and see how it actually feels in Trials to tell whether this change is good or bad, to be honest. So another change that honestly I didn't understand was the removal of critical damage in shotguns. So they took away critical damage of shotguns because they said that it's gonna help shotguns be more consistent in the Crucible. So the problem with taking critical damage away is that when you try to fight a Stormcaller, even if you have shotgun ammo, you're not gonna be able to kill it because your shotgun is not gonna be able to do enough damage. So in a way, they actually buffed Stormcaller by nerfing the weapon that was most effective at killing it. Actually, this is one of the reasons why they nerfed Blade Dancer, because without critical damage in shotguns, Blade Dancers would have been stronger because shotguns will not be able to do the same amount of damage to kill it. So Blade Dancers will be able to regain health after that kill. So they believed that that was too overpowered, so they nerfed it. But going back to Stormcallers, they didn't nerf the amount of damage that Stormcallers can take, but they decreased the impact of the weapon that was the most useful to kill it. So if they would reduce the amount of damage that Stormcallers can take to match golden guns or even hammers, this would have been a better change. Another weird change is the nerf of quick draw on Blade Dancer and on the fitting aspect gloves. The perk was a nerf on weapons. Again, I don't understand, if the quick draw is so overpowered that you need to nerf it, then you gotta nerf it altogether. You cannot just say that okay, on weapons is okay, but in Blade Dancer or the fitting aspect is bad. I just don't understand. To me it just feels like another nerf on Blade Dancer, to be honest. It's just weird to nerf the perk on some things, but in other things that they're fine. I don't know, I just don't get it. And the last thing I want to talk about, which might be the worst thing, it has to be the glitch that resulted from the nerf on Hunger or Blade. So basically every single thing that restores your health got nerfed, and I mean everything. Weapons like the Red Death, perks on gears, melee in all subclasses, everything just got nerfed. Bungie did say that this is a bug in the patch and that they will be trying to fix this, but they didn't give a specific date, so we probably have to wait and see when they actually fix this problem. So putting all together, the good and the bad, honestly I gotta say that to me this is honestly a really good patch. I know that there's a lot of glitches and a lot of problems in some subclasses, especially like Blade Dancer, that got nerfed so bad, especially for being such a bad subclass already. But when you talk about the weapons and the meta that we're playing on, I honestly love the meta. I feel that there you have options, whether you like pulse rifles, whether you like hand cannons, auto rifles. I think there are options out there you can use. And also the promoting of using primary weapons over special weapons like shotguns and snipers, to me that's even better. Do we have to wait and see how this plays out in the past couple of weeks? Obviously we do. I don't think that the meta has been set yet. We still have to wait to see how people react to the Crucible. But honestly, I have to say that I'm enjoying playing the Crucible again. It's honestly fun and actually using primary weapons. But like I always say, guys, this is my opinion. If you guys have a different opinion, you guys can leave a comment down below. I would love to read it. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. It does help the channel. And also, if you guys can subscribe to me, that means a lot to me. Anyway, guys, have a great day. Take care, guys. Peace.
Zone A neutralized. Double kill. Triple down.